Hello from day 2 of my Disneyland vacation. Today is a very exciting day because I am checking into the Disneyland Hotel for my very first stay here. We are going to grab breakfast at Tangaroa Terrace. I'll show you the room, show you a little bit around the resort, and then I think we're going to head into the parks and grab some dinner. Guys, I am so excited for today. As many times as I have come to Disneyland, I have never stayed on property in Disneyland in a Disneyland hotel. And for years, I have dreamed of staying at the Disneyland Hotel. I'd rather stay here over the Grand Californian over anything. So this is like a surreal moment for me. We are going to kick this thing off with breakfast right here at the Disneyland Hotel. We're going to head to Tangaroa Terrace, which is actually one of my favorite spots to grab breakfast here at Disneyland. We'll check out some of the offerings here. You can see they have an American breakfast, a short rib steak and eggs, thick and fluffy Japanese pancakes, a loco moco burrito, Tangaroa toast, a chai acai breakfast bowl, and then some avocado toast down there as well. And after looking at that menu, you cannot tell me that everything does not look absolutely fantastic. I do have some favorites here. The Loco Moco Burrito and the Japanese thick and fluffy pancakes are both phenomenal, out of this world. I think I'm gonna get both, and then I also want to try something new that I've never tried before. And if you couldn't tell by looking at the menu, we're going for like a tropical tiki kind of vibe here at Tangaroa Terrace. And currently, I'm actually standing in Trader Sam's of Disneyland. Trader Sam's here at the Disneyland Hotel is a big deal. They have a huge outdoor seating area, and it is just beautiful out here. Palm trees, tiki torches, the whole nine. You can't really tell today because it's rainy, gloomy, and cold. But yeah, huge outdoor seating area for Trader Sam's. They also have an indoor Trader Sam's, but I just love it out here. Love all these like tropical vibes, which is why I really wanted to sit outside when eating our breakfast here. Here in Anaheim, they are not really prepared for the weather and rain that could come. So all of the tables out here are just out in the open, soaked, the cushions are soaked, but we managed to find, there are literally 2 tables that are covered and dry, and we managed to find one, so I'm very excited we get to eat outside. The whole vibe is just so great out here. I'm very excited for breakfast. The food has arrived at the table, and the plating on these is just beautiful. Like, look at all these dishes. You cannot even tell me that you don't want to eat all this right now. Out of all this food on the table, we are going to start with the pancakes because that is what my mother wants, and she's yelling at me that they're getting cold while I'm taking all these videos and photos. So let's eat some pancakes. These are the thick and fluffy Japanese pancakes. They're fluffy vanilla pancakes topped with tropical fruit blend, starfruit, and guava syrup, served with bacon for 14 bucks. I don't even know if these are supposed to be served warm, actually. I feel like they're not.
I touched them initially.
But they're not supposed to be served warm, I don't think. But they are so good. They're so light, they like melt in your mouth. It's almost like angel food cake. That's the best way to describe it. It literally melts in your mouth, and that sauce that they put on top with all of the fresh fruit is seriously so good. And I'm not usually a sweets for breakfast type of person, but I am when I come to Tangaroa Terrace because I think this is honestly one of the best breakfasts ever, and I don't even like sweets for breakfast, like I said. If I was coming here and I had to order one thing, this would be it, and usually that's not how I go, so. My mother's about to dive into these pancakes. She is a sweets for breakfast type of person. I know she is going to love these, no doubt.
So I took one bite. They are really good. I wish they had a little bit more, because I like really sweet, so I wish there was a little bit more guava syrup, but really good. They are not hot, so I am curious. Tell us in the comments, are they supposed to be hot? Are they supposed to be cold? Just curious. But yeah, they're very good. I have had cloud cakes before, and these are pretty good.
Not my mom plugging you guys to leave a comment. I do want to try a piece of this bacon, because this is not like your run-of-the-mill Disney bacon. This is like thick cut deliciousness. Cooked really well too, so I already know this is gonna be good. That is some damn good bacon, for real. But we still have more food to try here, so let's get into the next dish, which is something that I've never had here before. This is the avocado toast. It has smashed avocado, scrambled eggs, furikake hollandaise, spiced ham, and fried nori on toasted Hawaiian bread for $15. This is a huge hunk of toast. I think I gotta cut this in half in order to eat this. This Hawaiian music is so loud right now. I'm sure you guys can hear, even though I have a microphone. Let's try this avocado toast. I like it. Immaculate vibes. This is really very tasty. I love the furikake hollandaise sauce on there. I've never had hollandaise sauce on avocado toast, but I am now a fan. I think it works really well together. One thing I will say, I wish it wasn't scrambled eggs on here. I wish it was like an over easy egg, sunny side up egg with that runny yolk and stuff. I guess I get some of the like moisture and stuff that I would get from an egg yolk from the hollandaise, so there's that. But or even a poached egg. I don't love scrambled eggs on avocado toast, so that, and then the bread here is almost like a challah. It's like a sweet challah bread. It's very good. However, I wish it was like toasted more. So 'cause if I just like let this go, this is just gonna flop down. So I wish it was toasted more. So it was like, I don't know, crispier, but still, it's pretty tasty. I don't think it's better than the pancakes, but if you're looking for something maybe a little bit healthier, a little avocado toast, I think you'll like this. On to our next savory dish, which is the Loco Moco burrito. I have never been to Hawaii, but I have had Loco Moco over at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort in Disney World. They had, at Kona Cafe, one of their sit-down restaurants, they used to have a Loco Moco on the menu. I think it's still on the menu, a Loco Moco. And that would be like my go-to order from Kona. I think it's really, really delicious. Put it in a burrito. I mean, come on. I love burritos. I love Loco Moco. So this is a great combination. This is the Loco Moco burrito. It has steamed jasmine rice, chopped garlic beef patty, fried eggs, gravy, fried onions, and furikake for $15. I can't wait any longer to get a bite of this. That is so good, seriously. And this time it's extra good because I don't think they have done this in the past when I've got it, but they really toasted like the outside of the tortilla, so it gives it a little crisp in there. The only critique I do have about this burrito, which I have every time I get it, is there's just a little too much rice. I wish they would add an extra egg or add an extra beef patty to take down the amount of rice in this burrito, but a lot of rice, not a lot of rice. Either way, it is seriously so good. I'm not 100% sure what the sauce that they give you on the side is, but it's almost like a hot sauce salsa. It's not very spicy, but it just adds like a little bit of spice and a little bit of smokiness in there. Really gives it a fantastic flavor. This is such a good breakfast burrito. As I'm finishing up the first half of my burrito, I'm really getting into like the meat that was like on the bottom. And when you get that meat on the bottom, it's just in this delicious garlic gravy. Oh my God. That gravy, I wish you could get a side of gravy. I wonder I feel like you can. I feel like I watched I feel like I watched my friend's Ordinary Adventures video, and I feel like they got a side of gravy, didn't they?
Did.
What time is it?
I think it's
it's 11:18, so I think breakfast is over. So I think it's too late
They had to go downstairs to get me the guava or something.
I think it's too late to go get more gravy, but I'm pretty sure I watched their video and they did it. So I would recommend you doing that. Yeah, I mean, while I did enjoy the avocado toast here, there's no doubt that the two best things on the menu, in my opinion, are the Loco Moco burrito and those pancakes. I know my mom said she wished there was more sauce and some of that guava syrup on the pancakes. She was able to go in and ask for an extra side of it, so keep that in mind if you would like some more also. And I believe in the past I've gotten an extra side of the salsa with my Loco Moco burrito, which I could see why you could need to, because you just want to smother that burrito with that delicious sauce. But yeah, I love coming to Tangaroa Terrace for breakfast. I have a feeling we might be back here tomorrow morning too for breakfast. My mom wants me to put this breakfast flower in my hair.
That should be your thumbnail.
This was in the pancakes.
It's on the side.
It's gonna have guava syrup all over my hair now. Well, the tiki torches have been turned on, so I'm hoping that's a good sign that the weather is clearing up. It's currently clear, but we'll see how the rain is for the rest of the day. But this is a good sign, I think. And since we are done with breakfast, I think it's time to show you guys our room. Before we head up to the room, we did want to check out the merchandise store, which I have bought something from before, just because I love like the history of the Disneyland Hotel. There's a couple really awesome like Disneyland Hotel history videos on YouTube that I just love. And it's always been my dream to stay here. So I actually purchased a piece of merchandise like a year ago. Actually, no, this summer, that says Disneyland Hotel on it. It was like forecasting my stay here. And it was this corksicle right here, actually. And to this day, I use it every single day. I think it's a great size. I really love this water bottle. But now that I'm staying here, I'm actually staying here, I feel like I need to buy another piece of merchandise that says Disneyland Hotel to commemorate my stay. I'm not really a fan of this style of tee on myself personally, but if they had this design on a t-shirt, that would be all mine. I would totally buy that. They also have this really cool Disneyland Hotel mug. I definitely don't need any more mugs though. I think my roommates would kill me if I brought home another cup. Our pantry is full of them. And then this really cool Disneyland Hotel stemless wine glass. I like that too. Or I could just go really fancy and get a Disneyland Hotel robe. I feel like if my friend Sean was here, this would be his purchase, just to feel extra fancy, a little robe. And this is really cool over here. Like I told you, they have Trader Sam's here at the Disneyland Hotel. They have some Trader Sam's tiki mugs here. $35. It's actually not bad. And then they have this Trader Sam's chip and dip bowl. Oh my God. What? When would I ever use that? When would I ever serve chips and dip like that? But why do I want it so bad? But now let's head up to our room. We did come up here before breakfast just to drop our suitcases, and man, this room is incredible. So we just got like a room with 2 queens. I can't remember if it's like preferred or deluxe, whatever it is here, but we've got our 2 queen beds, and look at the like sheets and stuff. They have like Mickey on them. So cool. These pillows, these iconic pillows. I cannot believe this. When you're fast asleep, a dream is a wish your heart makes. I did that in reverse. When you're fast asleep. So iconic. And then this photo of wall on the wall is honestly my favorite part of the room. That is so cool to just have this in the hotel room. Okay, so I don't know how to turn this on, but I've seen videos. I'm pretty sure the headboard like lights up. I don't know how to turn it on. Where do you think? There it goes. There's one. Oh my God. That is so cool. Welcome, Wright family, with this music and the headboard going off is quite insane. Someone's getting cozy over there. Bougie in the Disneyland Hotel. They have robes. Nice. Let's check out those robes. I feel like I need to put one on too. But look at the bathroom. My mom pointed this out. Look at the, like, it's called a sconce, I guess. I didn't know that. But this little light holder. It's Mickey's hand. Oh, and look at the sink faucets too. Look at, like, you turn the, to turn the sink on, it has Mickey on it.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that.
And then, of course, we can't forget about this, where the magic happens. Right there. And then I want to show you guys the view as well. We can see Tangaroa Terrace. We could have watched ourselves eat breakfast from our room here. So we've got a view of the pool, Tangaroa, Trader Sam's. We could see the monorail slide for the pool if it was open. It's currently closed. And unfortunately, it looks like it's like getting gloomy outside again. But still, what a view. And if we're feeling extra fancy, they also have room service. I feel like we have to order something room service, whether it's breakfast or like a late night delight. I feel like we're like extra bougie here. I feel like it has to happen. Yeah, if Sean were here, he'd already have room service at the door. But how cozy does that sound? Breakfast in bed at the Disneyland Hotel, a Mickey-shaped waffle. Mickey waffles breakfast in bed. I gotta say, we might have to do it. Now I do want to say, this room is definitely a splurge. I've been to Disneyland And I'm trying to count how many times in the past year, and I've never stayed here. So this is like a splurge stay for me. I cannot even believe that I'm staying here tonight. And I just want to highlight the level of service that we received from the moment we pulled up in an Uber has been past my expectations. The level of service here is way higher than it is over at Disney World. They opened our doors for us when we pulled up in the Uber. Check-in they were super nice and helpful and like went above and beyond. I just feel like the level of service here also, like, although it's expensive, kind of adds some value in the price that you're paying to stay here. Now that I've showed you guys the room, I wanted to explore the rest of the hotel. One thing I definitely want to do is to take a look at the brand new Disneyland Hotel DVC Villas. And on the way to the villas, we are passing Goofy's Kitchen, which I will say, I have not heard the best things about, but it's definitely something that I want to check out at some point. Maybe not this trip. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get there because this is kind of like a quick stay, but eventually I'll go in those doors and have lunch, dinner, breakfast with Goofy. And we are on the right path. The villas at Disneyland Hotel DVC Discovery Tower. One day I'll stay here, guys. One day I'll be at the villas. We're on the way there, and how cozy is this little area? I've actually eaten breakfast down here before. It is so nice with that fire pit and everything. I wish it was nicer today so I could have eaten breakfast down here, but not gonna work in the rain. Well, here we are. I think we have to follow the pixie dust on in. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to show you since I'm not staying in one of the rooms here. Just wanted to check it out, just to say I've been before. Welcome home. Thank you. This is not my home, but I would make it my home easily. Wow, so right when you walk in, there's this nice seating area here with that little fire feature. I don't know, I don't want to disturb anyone by going in there. So we'll just take a look. Look at that little mural there. Looks very modern. Reminds me of the Contemporary a bit. Well, I walked around a little bit. I wasn't sure what I was going to be able to show you, but turns out there wasn't that much to show you from the new DVC Villas, but who knows? Maybe one day I will be staying here. A girl can dream. I'll be back very soon, in just a couple of months, so we'll see, maybe. But now I think we are going to brave the drizzle out here and head into the park. I want to take the monorail from the Disneyland Hotel into Disneyland. Well, you can't really take the monorail from the Disneyland Hotel. You kind of have to enter downtown Disney first, but still, it's just crazy that I'm even saying that I'm staying here. So I feel like it's a rite of passage. I want to take the monorail into the park, so I feel like we got to do it. So in order to actually get onto the monorail from the Disneyland Hotel, you have to enter downtown Disney. And right behind me is Din Tai Fung, the future home of Din Tai Fung, a restaurant that I've seen everywhere that I am dying to try. So hopefully when it opens here in downtown Disney, I'll be able to check it out. But yeah, downtown Disney is getting one, and I'm so excited for that. But here we are at the monorail stop. It's very unassuming. You wouldn't really know it's there. It's kind of crazy how this is. It's so different from Disney World. And I want to explain this because a lot of my subscribers here are Disney World people, and I feel like a lot of you guys might not know this, but to get on the monorail here in Disneyland, you actually have to have a park ticket. You can't just ride it for fun like you can in Disney World. And that is because this monorail actually drops you off in Tomorrowland, so it drops you off inside of the park, whereas in Magic Kingdom, it drops you off just outside the park, so you can just ride it. But here, yeah, you gotta have a park ticket. My mom was very confused, and so was I the first time I rode the monorail here too. Yes, it only stops here and in Tomorrowland. My mom is amazed right now.
Because the seats face, I want to say they face the wrong way because we're used to Disney World.
Yeah, we're sitting facing the window. It's so weird.
Your hands and arms
Look,
the
we're just driving around along the road. That's another crazy thing to me. We're just on look, there's the hotel we stayed at yesterday, the Hojo, right there.
Home to Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and other storybook characters.
Here's where they usually honk, and then it scares everyone. It scares me, at least. Did they honk? I didn't hear a honk.
Oh, all the outside rides are closed.
Well, we have officially made it into Disneyland, and we're just gonna hang out for a little bit, and yeah, I'll see you guys at dinner. Well, hello. It is nighttime. I told you guys I was going to share what I ate for dinner, and it is time for dinner. We spent the rest of the day kind of just hanging out around Disneyland, DCA. We met up with some friends, got some drinks at Lamplight, rode a couple rides, and now We're cold, we're wet, and we are ready for dinner. And we figured, what better way to end a rainy day than with some sourdough bread bowls full of soup. So I got the clam chowder in the sourdough bowl, and my mom got the mac and cheese, which I am going to have a little bit of as well. We got these from Aunt Cass Cafe here in San Francisco. They do have like soups and bread bowls and stuff at a couple places in Disneyland over at the Royal Street Veranda and Harbor Galley, but we were here, so we decided to get these ones. And believe it or not, I've never actually had the clam chowder here, but I've heard good things. I have had the mac and cheese in the bread bowl. It's pretty mid, but sometimes, you know, like it's like box mac and cheese, honestly, but sometimes that kind of hits, and I feel like it's going to today. First bite. That is delicious. It's so creamy, it's so rich, it's so thick. If you just gave me this bowl of soup and didn't tell me what it was, I would have no idea it was clam chowder. It tastes more like a rich, hearty potato soup, which I love potato soup, so definitely not mad about that. This is delicious, and I know this bread is gonna hit too. This was a good choice. Well, I think with that dinner, that is going to do it for us here today in Disneyland. Had a great day as always. Honestly, any day that I spend in Disneyland is going to be great. Before I head out, I want to thank some Patreon subscribers: Angela, Ashley, Barbara, the Calcanes family, Catherine, Lindsay, Misty, Shelby, Stephen, Adam and Jen, Anne, Brittany, Karis, Chelsea, Carol, Danielle and Marcel, Dante, Dustin and Nancy, Emily, Ethan, John Paul, Christina, Leah, Tori, Lisa, the Martell family, Michael, Paul, Pickle, the Latham Thomas family, Tracy, Wayne, Jermaine, Eric, and the Weaver family. All right, well, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button because I have a ton more fun Disneyland content coming your way with our next day covering the opening day of Lunar New Year here at the Disneyland Resort. Very excited for that. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.